Hello, Hilltop. Thanks for clicking to the next tile. Are you ready to get a nice little workout in? I know I am. Now, we've been using no equipment so far during PE time, but for this little workout routine, you're going to need 2 pieces of equipment. Uh-oh, Mr. Amici, what if I don't have the same stuff as you? That's okay. I'm going to show you some options you have on equipment that you can use that you probably have at home with you right now. What we're looking for are 2 things, one that you can hold in each hand that weigh about the same amount. I've got a couple of things here. One, these are weights, hand weights. So if you have an adult at home that does some exercises at home, they might have these hand weights. These ones are 3-pounders, so they're super heavy. Ooh, good thing I'm so strong. Whew. So you can use some hand weights, or I've got another option here. Now I'm at school right now, but I know you're at home, and you might have a couple of these laying around at home. What are these? Water bottles, you're right. You could use 2 water bottles, they're the same weight. You could use maybe 2 cans of soup, or 2 stuffed animals that you have, or 2 of anything that are about the same size and the same weight that you can hold, 1 in each hand. Now, maybe not something that's super hard or heavy, like if I accidentally drop it on my toe, ouchies, I don't really get bumped. So that's why these water bottles would be a nice choice. So you can pause the video if you need to, or I'll give you a few seconds to maybe grab something that you can use to hold in each hand. It doesn't have to be the exact same weight, just close. And I'm still going to have that open space for me to use. Pause the video if you need to. If you've got the 2 items in your hands, let's get ready to get started. Here we go. So we're going to do some weighted exercises today. These are going to be our weights. And I'm going to show you some exercises where you use 1 or 2 muscles in your body, a simple movement, such as like a curl, or a complex combination movement where you use multiple muscles in your body at the same time, like squat down and then press the water bottles up over your head. Whoa, a combination exercise. We're going to go through these nice and slow today. This is our first time practicing with weighted exercises. So again, you can play some music, or you can have the volume up on here and you can hear my instructions and follow along with me. Are we ready? Here we go. First, we're going to start out easy, 1 in each hand. And these are like I demonstrated before, they're called curls. So I have the insides of my hands pointed up, so the inside of my arm, and my elbows are close to my body. I keep my elbows in, and I'm just going to bend at the elbow and curl my weights upward. See how my elbow stays in the same spot? I don't swing my elbows up or swing them back or have them way out to the side. Elbows in. Hands are facing up, inside of your arm facing up, and we're going to do some curls. Oh yeah, you could probably feel your muscles in your bicep or the upper part of your arm getting tight. You want to squeeze those muscles. You can squeeze the weights with your hands too, just not too hard. We don't want to pop the cap off. Curls, oh yeah. Now there's many variations or different ways that you can do an exercise like a curl. Remember how I said I had my hands facing up? Hold on to those water bottles, because another way you can so the backs of your hands are facing up. This is called a reverse curl. I still keep my elbows in, and I'm squeezing with my hands and my upper arm to pull this weight up. Keep my elbows in the same spot, but this is a reverse curl. And you might feel like the top of your arm, your forearm, getting a little tight and tired. You're exercising those muscles, yes. So there's the curl where your arms are facing, your hands are facing upward. Curl where your arms and backs of your hands are facing upward. And this one's called the hammer curl. Dong, dong, dong. Hammer curl. You hold the water bottle just like you were about to take a drink. They call it a hammer curl because the way you hold your hand would be like if you were swinging a hammer. So I hold it with my hands holding it as if I were going to take a drink, and I'm going to curl it this way. Curl, curl, elbows in the same spot, curl, curl, good. Squeeze with your hands, pull with those muscles, nice. So those are some different ways we can curl our weights. Now that mostly just exercises our biceps and our forearms. If we want some shoulder exercises, you're going to push these weights up. Now watch what I do with my body. I'm going to bring my hands up. My shoulders, or my water bottles are right by my shoulders. I'm going to push them upward. Whoa, from the front. So I got my water bottles above my shoulders, push up and down, up and down, up and down. So I've got my hands holding them as if I'm going to take a drink, and then I push them up. Here's a combination exercise that we talked about. I curl and then push over my head. We call that an overhead press because I'm pushing that weight up over my head. Let's do a little combination exercise. Curl, push, and then bring it back. Curl, push, and bring it back. Nice. And pause, good. I'm going to bring them back up to my shoulders. Now watch these elbows. This is a different kind of overhead press. I bring my elbows out to the side. So my elbows are out to the side of my body now. And I'm holding the water bottles where the insides of my hands are facing forward. And I'm going to push up again. Up, up. See how my arms are more open now? See the difference between this overhead press with my elbows out to the side and when I have my elbows in. Both are exercising my shoulders, just in different ways. So you can overhead press this way, or you can overhead press this way. Maybe I'll go alternating. This way, this way. You could call this a combination exercise because I'm overhead pressing with my arms in, and then I overhead press with my arms out. Oh yeah, you're going to be feeling your shoulders are getting a little tired. It might feel like a burning sensation. Those are those muscles getting stronger that we talked about. And take a break. Perfect. So we did some curls. We did some overhead presses where you push the weight up. These are going to be called raises. Whoa. So we're going to raise our water bottles up. We've been doing a lot of bending with our elbows. These lateral and frontal raises, we call them. Your elbows stay straight the whole time. Lateral raise might sound kind of scary, but it's super easy. This is what you do. Hold your water bottles or your stuffed animals or your weights or your cans of soup, and you're just going to raise your arms out to the side. I'll turn sideways so you can see me. Like we did with our arm circles, except now you've got some weights in your hand, so it might be a little more challenging. And back down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Watch on the side. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. We call those lateral raises because it's on the side. You're moving your arms laterally. You ready for a frontal raise? Let's try to figure it out. If I said frontal raise, where do you think we're raising these water bottles? Behind us? No! In the front. Arms stay straight. Raise it up and down. Raise it up and down. Raise the water bottles up and down. Up and down. Up. See if you can hold it. Oh, and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't give up now. 5, 6, 7, 8. You've almost done it. Hold them. 9, 9.5, 9.825, 9.995, and 10. Ah, you did it. Nice job. So frontal raises. We raise the weight up in front of our body. Lateral raises, raise them up on the sides. Good. So those are some exercises you can do with weights with your upper body. There's plenty more, but I want to give you one chance to try some lower body weighted exercises before we're all done with PE for today. So what you're going to try to do are some squats with weights, so a weighted squat. Now we did body weight squats, remember, where you bend, pretend to sit down, stand back up. Bend, pretend to sit down, stand back up. You're doing that same thing except you're holding weights. So your legs have more weight they have to lift up. So it might be a little bit more challenging, but good thing you're so strong and we know you can handle it. I'm going to hold these weights in front of my body. Maybe I press them against my chest. Bend and up. Bend and up. Bend and up. My feet are about shoulder width apart, so not super wide like this, but not super close like this. Open, bend and up, bend and up. You want to try a combination exercise with our squats? Yeah! Now I'm going to curl and bend. Watch me. Curl and bend. See how I did a combination? I did a hammer curl with my water bottles and squat at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. So now I'm exercising my arms and my legs at the same time. Go. 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 Nice job. Now, friends, unfortunately, we're out of time for this week, but I'll see you again on Tuesday for some more fun physical activities. Please answer our final question on the last tile, so I know you participated this week. It's been great seeing all of you. Talk again soon. Go Hawks. Bye, everybody.